idea when we might get to see you back in the WWE?
No, but you know, that's one of the things, man. It's not. Yeah, it is when. I mean, because you definitely will. I definitely want to go back and do some more wrestling. I still love it. At the end of the day, I really love it, and it's a different kind of fix for me. It's that, you know, kind of live audience that I love, and you know, I don't get that fix from films, but it's a rough process. You know, you perform, and then you wait a year to see, you know. To see the fruits of your labor, but you know, with wrestling, it's just immediate, and I love that adrenaline rush. I love the crowd, man. Not even so much with television, man. I just love doing live shows and being out there and entertaining people.
So many changes already.
Right.
Brock Lesnar coming back to take on John Cena at SummerSlam. I mean,
Right.
who do you think is going to win that, and what would be best for business?
I think obviously they need to do something with Brock. I mean, after WrestleMania, if they don't, you know, kind of capitalize on that, then they're idiots. You know.
I mean, and obviously when you left, Triple H rolled out his plan B, and the Shield disintegrated in spectacular fashion.
Right.
Are those three guys all doing their own thing now? I mean, which
Right.
of those do you see maybe as the first guy to really get one of those big titles? Who do you predict, and who do you think has the most upside?
I think, you know, Roman. I think you know, right off the bat, we knew that they had big plans for Roman. So I think he's going to be the first guy to, you know, to really see kind of the top of the totem pole. You know, I think they're going to push him to the sky.
I mean, as you said, you'll be back. People always come back. The day after you won the Rumble, second-time Rumble winner, CM Punk obviously walked out, and I think last week was when he's officially out of that. I mean, do you think he'll ever come back? Do you think that pull will, you know, draw him back in there one day?
I don't. You know, I know for a fact that, man, he loves professional wrestling. I couldn't see him, you know, taking a step down and wrestling for a lesser organization, unless he spent some time in Japan. I just don't see it. I think eventually he'll come back. I mean, I think he belongs there. You know, I think the fans really love him and miss him, and I think he loves it and misses it. You know, just as I'm really not sure why he left, but yeah, he'll be back. I would think that he would be back. It would be kind of crazy if he didn't go back.
When you first came back to the WWE, as a bit of heat, and then you kind of, you know, amazing, you know, you turned it around, and you know that Batista bomb into the RKO onto the announce table is probably still one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, how did it feel to really completely get everyone massively on board after the kind of, you know, soft reaction at the start?
Some people didn't. You know, it's like some people just couldn't let it go. It's like they just, for some reason, it was like this trendy thing to hate me. Which you know, it's cool, man. You know, that's fine. I can live with it. But the thing is I always felt like if you're doing stuff like the random chants and stuff, or just hating somebody because it becomes this trendy thing to hate somebody, then I just feel like, man, I mean, why even watch? I mean, you're just depriving yourself you're missing some good entertainment just because you're stuck in this mindset. And there's just something I can't relate to, and that's speaking, you know, strictly as a fan. Like I would be annoyed if I went and I watched a show, and I'm actually watching the show, and then these people start chanting things that have absolutely nothing to do with what's going on. As a fan, that would drive me nuts, and I would stand up and tell them to shut the hell up because I want to watch the show. You know, I don't get it, man. I really